It is nice and quiet at the Autobahn. 3.4. Oh, that is one hell of a kick down. Oh, and then you've got those ceramics. I don't care. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and tonight you join me, today you join me on a beautiful evening at the Autobahn with the all-new Porsche 911 992.2 GT3. This is the facelift GT3 and it is as glorious as ever. Now, Martijn made a video when the car was introduced at the world premiere, so if you want to check that out, click in the top right corner. It's like a closed room static thing, but he really got to delve deep into all the changes and the different versions for the new GT3, so definitely have a look at that. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a quicker walk around because we are losing light. We always like to get as close to sunset as possible because that means that it is nice and quiet at the Autobahn. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a couple of really nice options on this particular GT3 and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for Autobahn Blast. So we've got an incredible spec here. This is Oak Green Neo, the new color for the GT3 that was introduced with the new GT3, I should say. And because this car has the Weissach package, that means that you get the carbon aero blades in the front bumper, which look just stunning. That is gorgeous. A little bit of a splitter there as well with the GT3 logo. This car has a translucent stripe basically going across the car, which reveals the carbon fiber underneath. So carbon fiber bonnet here, super nice. Carbon fiber roof as well for the Weissach package, and you get carbon end plates for the big wing. You can also extend the Weissach package with a roll cage, which this car has. So you have a beautiful carbon fiber roll cage in the back. I'll show you more of that later. And you can even go further with the weight saving and the track focused package by opting for the magnesium wheels, which are like gold, which cost 17,000 euros in the Netherlands when you want to spec those separately, but you can upgrade your Weissach package with that as well, which would give you the most extreme and the lightest version you can get, because those magnesium wheels also save 9 kilos. This car has the regular forged wheels, beautiful wheel design, absolutely love that. Center lock as well, which just, it looks glorious with the carbon ceramics behind that with the yellow calipers. Super nice. We've got Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires around that, 255s at the front, 20-inch. We've got a bit of a suspension upgrade. I don't know if you can see that over here. I think you do. I think you can, I should say. Yeah, so I'm going to put my GoPro in there. I hope that I'm able to get it around the tire, but you should be able to see a little bit of a flick there. You see that? This. So it's got basically spoilers on the suspension setup to give you less lift, more downforce. Super cool. That's just very, very nerdy. Carbon mirror caps, also part of the Weissach package. And then at the rear you get 21-inch wheels with 315 section tires. So nice fat and sticky rubber. At the rear, beautiful LED bar, the central exit exhaust, and the big wing, which is manually adjustable, as you can see with these screws. This is the low downforce version, or the setting, so more straight. Engine, can't really show you that, but the 4-liter flat 6, as glorious as ever, still 510 horsepower, down a bit on torque. That is mainly because of emissions regulations. So they changed some stuff to the engine to get more power, like it has the GTRS's camshafts and a couple other upgrades which would give you a little bit more power, but because of more restrictive emissions regulations, it has 4 catalytic converters, 2 OPFs basically, and that means that you're down a bit on torque. However, I don't care. It's still plenty of power for this car. It sounds really good for something with 4 cats and 2 OPFs. I mean, it's, well, actually quite amazing. So yeah, nothing to complain here, and you can go aftermarket exhaust on it if you want, and it will sound insane. So don't really care about that. It sounds really good stock as well. They've also made some improvements to the cooling. The suspension setup in general has more 992.1 GT3 RS characteristics, so they took some damper stuff and improved the suspension on the GT3. In here you get a lot of race tags, so the Alcantara from Porsche for the Weissach package. You also get carbon fiber handles, and you can also get the cage with the Weissach package. Beautiful, beautiful carbon cage. It does obstruct your rear view a little bit. It's like looking through a jungle gym there, and then you've got the wing behind that, but it looks super nice. So if you want like a track spec GT3, this is really nice. Another new thing for the GT3 facelift is that you can get a rear seat if you go for the touring version, so the wingless one, which is really nice. So if you want just to daily it, or you know, actually use it, you can get a rear seat, take your kids to school. I mean, you're a cool dad or a mom if you do that. We have the bucket seats here as well, carbon backed, and you have this release here, which actually says release on the headrest. I think it's like a click in here or something, yeah. And then you can remove the headrest so you can use it with a helmet. You have a Weissach logo there as well, super nice. And then other than that, not much has changed. They also try to keep the weight down, which apparently was quite difficult because, you know, you have 4 cats and 2 OPFs. That already weighs quite a lot, and apparently, you know, weight went up with this car mostly because of regulations, but then they tried to mitigate that as well as they could by getting rid of some other stuff. So weight is up like 2 kilos compared to the pre-facelift, which is also quite impressive. Okay, so what is it like to drive a 992.2 GT3? It sticks, and it is freaking awesome. The contact you have with this car, through this car to the road, it's absolutely amazing. The amount of feedback that this car provides, I mean, that does not sound like a car with 4 cats and 2 OPFs, right? Oh, that is so good. Linked to the PDK gearbox, you can also have a manual, a 6-speed, which is also amazing. It really depends on what you're going to use the car for. If you're going to track it, definitely go for the PDK. If you want to drive it on the road, definitely go for the manual, because the manual is also fantastic. But there is very, very little, well, ever made basically that gets close to the experience of a GT3. Really, it's so good. They also improved the steering with some sort of friction compensation system. Steering is so good as well, feels incredibly natural. Launch control 0 to 100, 3.4. Oh, still in manual mode. It will do launch control in manual mode. 3.4, 0 to 100. Oh. I mean, the beautiful thing about this is that it's still usable on the road. It does feel like a semi-track car, but suspension is still soft and compliant enough to be able, you know, to use it on the road with bumps, and it's ridiculous. So I've got nice and hot cup 2s, and that means that you have proper grip, but still it has enough power if you use the momentum a little bit to slide, which is great. This car, it's just the pinnacle of road driving and just feel. A GT3 RS is incredible, but you will never get close to what that car can do on the road, like to the limits of that car. With this, it feels more like you're working to extract as much as you can from it, if that makes sense. In track mode, we can change the chassis to sport, which gives it a little bit more suspension, like softer suspension. Top speed, just over 300 kilometers an hour. But before we hit the Autobahn, I want to tell you about Petrol Vibes. This is their newest edition, a neon track silhouette, basically with all the numbers and names of corners, the different sectors. It looks absolutely amazing here in our workshop. They still also have the regular wall art car silhouettes, the 2mm thick steel that has been laser cut. Their designs are just gorgeous, and you can also submit your own car to their website and they will make a custom silhouette of your car with all your accessories, your modifications. It looks absolutely insane. We've had one made of a Toyota Supra recently and it is just gorgeous. We've got a lot of BMWs here in the workshop. We've got a couple cool cars up in the sim room as well. And if you want one of these things, holidays are coming up. Perfect gift for yourself or any other petrol head. Make sure you check out Petrol Vibes and use code AUTOTOPNL10 for a 10% discount. Enjoy the video. Holy moly. I mean, it's ridiculous. You go from that high-pitched flat 6 running, I don't know, what was that, 8,000 RPM, maybe even close to 9,000. You let off, you hit those carbon ceramics, and you slow down so quickly. It's one of the best feelings out there, braking hard with good ceramics. Yeah, he's coming. I saw him coming from a mile away. Yellow plates. Look twice. a bit, but you can just feel that suspension taking it and just compressing once, and then it's fine. Hallelujah. Praise the Porsche. That is actually ridiculous. See, that's what I mean. It's so exciting. There's so much going on, so much drama. Oh, another one of those beautiful kickdowns. And off we go into the sunset. I mean, that's the dream, right? Wait a minute, there we go. Out there today. There's honestly very little, maybe really nothing that comes close to the experience you get in a GT3. Honestly, that howling flat six behind you, combined with this level of feedback and control. That's it for this review. Hope you enjoyed it.